Oh, so hey, how's it going? So yeah, today's video, you guessed it, it's another Chainsaw Man video, and y'all liked the last one. Now I talk about when will Digi appear. So I was doing some more. Actually no, I was reading chapter 100, the late chapter that dropped for Chainsaw Man Part 2, and I was like, I also thought of another question because if you know what happens in that chapter, I'm gonna say in the video in a minute, but it got me thinking that hey, what would happen with Power Devil? Chainsaw Man Part 2. What would happen to that devil in his story? How will it appear, and what will it do? So I'm going to discuss about it. And by the way, I know it's like I've been putting out a lot of Chainsaw Man videos, but hey, y'all loving it. But don't forget, I am also putting out some more videos that take longer to edit, and it's like a big process. Like I'm working on another Gintama video for y'all, and also I have like a romance anime video I'm put out soon. So stay tuned for that. And I'm still working on that Sonic video I'm talking about. It takes a while to edit. So yeah. That being said, let's go and talk about Power and Chainsaw Man Part 2. So let's go. Whoa. So, spoilers ahead if you didn't read the latest chapter of Chainsaw Man Part 2, and I guess spoilers for Chainsaw Man Part 1 as well. If you know what happened in Power, and I also made a video about it talking about what to expect in Chainsaw Man 2 a while back. This is one of my reasons, and it was basically Power in this series. So, you know how she ended up in Part 1, she, got murked by who, and basically came back as like a new devil form, and then basically sacrificed herself to help Denji, and she told him to find her devil later on in the series, even though she might not be the same power as she was before. But hey, that's one of those objectives that is gonna happen, at least topics to go over in Part 2. So it also got me thinking that since the chapter so far in Part 2 is like a different perspective from like another main character, at least so we think, which is Asa Mitaka and the War Devil. So how would that approach happen? And if you read the latest chapter, chapter 101, you saw that a familiar devil appeared, which is the Bat Devil, the one Denji was fighting beginning of Chainsaw Man Part 1. He has returned, and then Asa and Yuki came across this and, when walking on devil hunting. So yeah, he's back, and then we're gonna see what happens. So like, people are predicting that Denji might appear next chapter, which of course they are getting into rescue, which I think it might. I think it's like 50-50 chance that might happen. But honestly, I really think Yoshida is gonna appear and rescue them, show his new moves. He did skip a class that day, but I think that's gonna happen in the next chapter. But also, that Bat Devil reappearing is like, whoa, I thought Denji killed it, but apparently he comes back. And sorry, I don't really know like the specific reason why he come back. I haven't read Part 1 in a while, and I'm still rereading that actually as now we speak. But I know for a fact like other devils can't appear unless Denji, aka Chainsaw Man, eats them, like how he did when everyone fought against him, and also how he basically got rid of Makima by consuming her, and basically cooking her and then consuming her, and then Naruto appeared later on. And like I said, it's been a while since I read it, so I didn't go too in detail with it, but you comment down below how like it actually happened, or like if you can go further in depth in the comments, go ahead. But yeah, anyways, so basically Power is still, or at least Power's devil is still out there in Part 2. So it got me thinking of how she will appear. I don't think she's gonna appear in this arc, this current arc right now, because it's still focused on Asa, and we still haven't met Denji yet, so we're still waiting on that. And then, like I said in my last video, it's going to conclude, at least I think it's going to conclude when Asa meets Chainsaw Man and they fight. But maybe like the next few arcs, go over some more devils, and of course Naruto's going to get involved as well. And then later, we're probably going to see Power Devil, and either Denji will meet her first, or Asa will meet her first. And now, whoever meets them first, like I said, it'll be interesting. I look want to see how her new devil is. Like, it could be like a really different version of her. Like, how War Devil and Makima is kind of like the same and different. I think that's going to happen with New Devil. And I'm going to say right now, the Power we know in Chainsaw Man Part 1 is not coming back. It's going to be a different version, in case y'all didn't know. So maybe this one will be like either a villain, or maybe like a new, nicer person. There are honestly a lot of ways you could go about making like this new devil form in this series. But like, hey, I'm excited for it, and maybe like later arcs. They just setting things up right now because we got the Bat Devil returning, and then maybe, who knows, Katana Man could return, and then I feel like it might be like a whole war with devils soon, like brewing in this, Part 2. And then that's probably when we could see more returning characters like Kobeni and Kishibe, because we still have no idea what they're doing right now. And also you could hope for like Naruto to stay as like a good child, because if she turns bad, and Oof, like basically anything could happen in part two, but let's see, because we're still getting introduced to more new characters, and maybe like a new character could have like a tight relationship with the new power devil form. Yeah, I'm just throwing out some theories out there, but it would be really interesting to see, and I can't wait to see in the future. And let me know what you think down below in the comments how you think the new power would be in this part two. And also, if you didn't know, tomorrow I think either 4:30 p.m. or AM, I think it's probably p.m. for us where I live at in the East Coast. Chainsaw Man anime is getting a new trailer, and the voice cast is being announced tomorrow. I may or may not post a video of the trailer because, you know, copyright reasons, but I might post and edit and talk about it, give my review of the whole thing. So I can't wait, man. I thought I was going to get this, you know, in July, but we're getting it now. It's confirmed. I'm excited. Oh my God. And if you haven't, by the way, watched my anime opening of Chainsaw Man, go ahead because that shit is fire. So, but anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you like it, and I'll catch you in this video. Bye. Whoa, whoa, whoa.